Hey, it's Caro. Welcome back to Make It Stop. This is a recording session rather than a stream, which is what most of the previous episodes have been. But if you're new to the challenge, it is every day the quality of food and clothing that my character is allowed to enjoy drops by 5%. That's basically the gist. I will, if I can do it, give you guys a percentage on screen. Hang on a second. All right, I'm back. It is 65%. I've put that on screen for you guys, and I will change it. And we've just hit 65% too, so I'm not sure I've actually done it yet. We must have, yeah. So in terms of food, I can hang on to the 68% potato and wait until it is not. It is below 65%. And also, drinks don't count. I think potatoes go up nearly 50% when you cook them, so I'm going to have to be careful there. And I can eat 6 cattails every day before bed. That is one of the rules of the game. So I think I haven't done that yet. It doesn't make much sense, though I am fully rested. So maybe I did it right before bed, actually. Let's eat. Oh, boy. Kind of want to eat a really bad carrot. It's not a great calorie count, though. I can eat this 62% potato. We'll do that. I do need some water. I probably have notes. Yeah, 65%. Eat our food as we go. Get gloves. Search Mystery Lake. Go to Mountain Town for more clothing. Eat our food as we go. 2 guts in the trailer by the dam. 3 maple and camp office. So I have already been searching a bit of Mystery Lake then, including in here. What's the weird buzzing sound? It's almost Aurora-y, but it's not an Aurora. There's nothing in here that's electrical, so I wonder if it is the end of an aurora. Anyway. Strange. Oh, it must have been. Yeah, weird. Let's make some water. And potentially beverages.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Astrid, I'm afraid that is kind of the way of your life at the moment. We're probably going to do starvation mode. Or a lot of this challenge, particularly as the percentage drops. There's going to be points where she can't eat anything but cattails. And food poisoning is a definite just way of life coming up, really. I don't know why I'm placing rather than just doing the water feature, but that's fine. I always forget that that's a thing. You know, since they changed the menus, I keep forgetting that I can just make, oh, let's add fuel. I can just make water if I want, you know. I don't have to I don't have to place like the pot and then go make me water, which is what you used to have to do, if I recall correctly. I've actually lost track of all the changes in the game since I started. It's been so many years now that I forget what's added when, you know. Just a sneeze. Conditions full, as full as it can be with frostbite. She doesn't have gloves and she probably won't find any for a while. You can make some more teas when these are done. But yeah, I'm out of water. Right, let's cook one of these potatoes. I really want to see what happens. So, oh, this is what it will become, I think. Alright, well, let's make this one 64% because I can eat that. Oh, I didn't even check, sorry. But it was, they were at like 16, 17% each, so it does make sense. Oh. Oh, that's the one I can't eat yet. So this is at 17. If I go cook, it becomes 67. So yeah, they have the same meat as meat. They add 50% like meat. I can make porridge. Okay, so I don't have to starve. Okay. Just catching up on what I do and don't have, really. So I've told myself to search Mystery Lake and then go to Milton. So how much of Mystery Lake have I searched? Oh, I've just come from oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Did some PV. And then I've done the trailer, the train loading, logging camp, the lookout already. Camp office trappers. Okay, I'm done. I'm on my way to Milton then. That's as much as I would normally search. There are other places, things you can find in Mystery Lake, you know, other little locations to search, but that's the key stuff, so we'll move on shortly. I'll just make some supplies. Like some porridge. Yeah. And we need to be fairly light anyway, going into Milton, obviously, with the climb. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that I know that there's normally a... there's now a moose at the top of that climb at times. Bit daunting. Yes, I've done everything. I just haven't picked up the film, obviously. I don't need it. Oh, I missed you in the dark. Look.
I'll take it.
Oh, it's too good. I don't think it'll degrade quick enough, too. So we'll just drop it. Ooh, bad peaches. Okay, cool. So I might be able to return to some locations, so we probably should put stuff that's too good out on, you know, somewhere I can clearly see it. So we'll do that. Stuff that's too good. And all these teas are keeping me going, I think, really. Because they are calories too, obviously. Right, we're going to eat one portion of porridge. I'm going to wait for this tea to finish. Well, past time till it finishes. We're going to take our torch. How are we on torches? We actually haven't got a lot, so let's do a few more. Now this one was good, so let's make sure we put it out. 3 more. I'm going to do the extinguish method. You can obviously just keep taking torches and she'll drop the one she's holding. But then you have a whole pile of torches to pick up and extinguish. It is a better way of getting them out of the fire. Like if you're going to run out of time, just take. You'll get the most torches. But, and the bear is here, I remember seeing him. If you don't care about, you know, if you're going to get plenty with what time you've got, then just take one extinguish, take one extinguish, take one extinguish. I do really want to just check in the outhouse, the little barn house over here. Because, oh, am I going to drink one of these? I'm going to drink it in full too, to get the full calories and the full warmth. Usually I cut it off at like 3/4, and then it means I have a dose of medicine left that you can just have. But I don't like carrying around too many tiny teas. It does become a bit cumbersome. Now, they've been occasionally putting good shit in here. I've heard about the hammer and the hacksaw or something, you know, occasionally being in here. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while. But I always look. Because my brain is a sieve. I don't remember where anything is anymore. And that's kind of the way I like it. So if you remember where everything is, I'm proud of you. You're better at this than me, with memory-wise. To Milton we go. Love how in every other challenge, like, the days are seeming to drag on. Like Voyager, it feels really hard to reach that 50-day point. It's like dragging on and on and on. In this run, I feel like they're flying by. I'm like, oh my god, it's another percentage I need to knock off. I need to knock off another 5. Like, it seems super fast. So I guess it just depends on what you're doing in your challenge, you know, what's compelling about it. Also, the upcoming Pilgrim series is going to be really fun. But also, I'm doing a 1,000 subscriber YouTube special. And just to tease what it might be, I'm running one of the challenges, and it's one of the challenges I did really early on my channel. with a very interesting twist. So keep an eye out for that. I will announce that soon. But yeah, you want to go back to the first bit videos on my channel and speculate and try and figure out what it might be. Not the very, very first videos, but quite early on in the YouTube. I figured it would be nice to pay homage to something I've done early on. And it was actually a suggestion by Very Tiny Burb, who's one of the hobbits and a friend of mine. I asked the hobbits what if they had any ideas for an 1,000 follower challenge, and Burb said, well, what about early stuff you did on your channel? Why not go back like kind of full circle with your 1,000 and do something that that you did back then? And I thought that was a great idea, and it's a particular favorite of mine, so if you know me well enough you can probably guess what it might be. So our mission in Milton is gloves. We've already got frostbite, but I believe you can get it twice. I think you can get it on each hand. I'm not sure. You know the little symbols? I think they can appear in like so many areas of your body. Oh my gosh. So, and also, you know, warmth. So any warm clothing that we can find that is below 65% is the goal. Of course, there are ways to damage your clothing if you really wanted to wear something and it was too high. There could be some strats there. Now, do I have fire starting 3? I do. So I know that Dunn in the original challenge, people suggested that to him, which I thought was very funny. I don't think I'll be doing that, but I think it's a very funny idea. I know you can also leave your clothing outside in a, you know, or go outside in blizzards. Those are all key things that you can do to ruin your clothing a bit. I think I'm just going to try as hard as I can to find clothing that is crappier than the clothing I currently have. And I won't do any repairs because repairing is too good. Quite often repairing takes the percentage way up high. I mean, I do have some clothing. She's got no pants on. She needs pants. I do have some clothing that's very low. Like if I repaired this, it would go 25% up. Okay, so I could potentially, if I have the supplies, look at the repair amounts and see what it would be before I agree, you know, before I decide whether or not I am going to repair or not. Might as well keep warm. But yeah, I'm gonna have to keep dropping clothing. Eventually she'll be naked. But then after we've done a day of 0%, we'll go back up to 5% and keep climbing back up again. So if I remember where I've dropped stuff, in theory, I could just go get it and put it back on. So I might need to note where I've dropped clothing from like now on, maybe. I haven't done it for earlier clothing. So, especially anything good that we find that we're like, oh, that's so good. Maybe we note it so that we can potentially get it later. But yeah, it's going to be a rough ride for Astrid for pretty soon, actually. I normally goat much later. I wonder if I should just do this. No, let's do where I feel a bit more comfortable. I mean, I quite often get her damaged on these goats anyway, so anywhere I go, it's probably going to be messy. I've got a really itchy nose. I've spent the day like painting and sanding and you know, putting filler into windows so that we can get ready to paint them, and my hands have still got plaster on them and paint and dust. I think it's all in my nose and I am in a bad spot there, so let's try over here. I feel like I want to blow inside my nose. Oh, this is better. This is better. I'm going to try and get the dust out. Quite susceptible to allergies, so I do try to like use precautions when I do stuff like that. But today I was just like, oh, I'm just putting filler in and I'm just painting, and I knew that was going to be bad. Dang it. Yeah. Oh my god, in the fuzz of the pain, I thought that those deer were timbies. And I was going to swear all kinds of swear words that should not be said on camera. But no, it's deer. It's like, what the absolute fuck is going on here? No. It would have been worse than that, but yeah. It's just deer, and I actually think this is a great spot for deer. This is a lovely place to come hunt. And I've said that every time now that I have come down here since the wildlife refresh, and I have still never come back here with a bow and hunted. I don't know if I see this run forging, to be quite honest. Because if she hunts, the meat's all gonna be too good. You know, you can't harvest something and then cook it, and then I suppose you could leave it outside in the snow. But generally, like, it's not gonna be edible. So I think I kind of, in my brain, have been like, well... Do I have a bedroll? No. I've been like, is there much point? Can I just pass time back here and warm up? No, I'm not warm. Okay. We'll just carry on. We've got enough energy to climb, so we'll just climb. Sometimes there's a wolf here. It looks like they haven't bothered to do that. With the, excuse me, at the moment. I got plenty of matches, actually. 17 coal. Maybe we leave some of that behind. I hate leaving coal behind, so that'll do. That does it for weight, but I'm just thinking, is there anything else? I usually would dump a whole pile of water, but I've got barely any. Look at all these cattails. It's great. Now, Dunn's challenge had you restricted. You could only have 6 cattails a day. I mean that... Oh! I forgot I had all these decorations. I don't need to bring them to Milton. They could all just sit here, a decoration box. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the 6 cattails a day. I kind of think cattails should be a free-for-all, but it does break the rules. So I will stick to Dunn's original rule of 6 cattails a day before bed. I've been trying to do it before bed because that's the traditional time that you would eat the 6 cattails and then sleep and regain your health. It's like a Lope strat. So I will stick with that, but it's really hard to see all those cattails and just be like, I could just eat all of them. But no, it's not. It does not fit. It does not fit the challenge, so let's keep challenging her. And yeah, there's no point picking up sewing kits unless I've decided that, yeah, I'm going to try and do some low quality repairs, and yeah, we'll see. I hear howling of wolves. So many deer. This is great. This is a great little hunting spot. But yeah, I don't know if I want... It feels like if we're restricting this to a 30-day run, right? So it's going to be 40 max if I go all the way back up to 100%. I was thinking of just going back up to sort of halfway, but we'll see how we go. We might be having fun still. It seems silly to go to all that effort. Like, I'd have to find a hacksaw to start with, get saplings going, get guts going. Now, is the moose going to be up there is what I want to know. I have coffee, but I haven't made any. I think this climb will be okay. Did I start Nash Canyon too? Got technical backpacks. Am I wearing crampons? I'm not wearing the crampons? Did I not pick up the crampons?
Too cold.
But I have the technical backpack. Oh, I had to drop them because they were too high quality. I considered them clothing. So yes, and so did Dunn. So we dropped them, so I don't have the crampons. And I can't make improvised crampons because it'd probably make them at full quality, right? I was so confused. I was like, how can I have come from Ash Canyon with no crampons? Please don't have a moose. I mean, you can avoid him, but no thank you. Oh, the rubbings are here. I think he's here at the moment.
I could eat a horse. Let's say a lot, because I love horses.
I haven't come up here with the moose here yet. But I've seen some pretty interesting evasions of the moose. But I mean, you can just run inside here too. He can't come in here, so. But still.
I'll take it.
I might need that actually, because yeah, we're about to encounter some lockers. Nah. We won't be upskilling. You're not living that long, Astrid. It's new. I'm probably not going to be coming back here just to get food I haven't eaten later. Buck, 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 buck. And there's really nothing here. Am I warm in the bed? I am. Let's have a little nap. Warm up a little bit, and then we'll go down to the gas station. At least having the pry bar means we can go straight inside too. What did that say? Oh, we're an hour away from dropping a percentage too. I keep saying a percentage. I do mean like a... I didn't turn it on, surely. I do mean a 5% each time when I say that, by the way. I mean a category. I'm extremely suspicious of the moose markings. Because I have seen him all the way up there, but I don't know, like, does he also spawn
Sure getting cold.
further down towards the gas station? Hey, boo-boo. In the picnic area. And it makes me extremely sus. This area did used to be dodgier, though. It's been gentrified. It's cleaned its up its act. No, I mean it did used to have. Shh. It did used to have more wolves. It used to be scarier. Like I used to approach this with a lot more caution, but oh, I might have messed this up. You can't go over here. I've had this happen before, and I had to go. There's a wolf there. I had to I got stuck, and it was annoying. I don't know why I'm going around here. It's a habit because I'm like, where's the pry bar? Where's the pry bar? Where's the pry bar? I have one. This should be a good place for food. I've got an hour. When we hit day 10, we can't eat anything. Have we got anything that's like 65-ish? Perfect. Eat this before I'm not allowed to. At least sodas are fine. Like, drinks are totally fine. More matches. I'm so many matches in this run. Hacksaw. I think I would get the bow going just for defense, but then I'd have to be... I'm just really torn as to whether I try and forge or not when she's not living that long. Let me know your thoughts. Should I forge? Forging's always fun. Like I like having a bow and arrow. I like it for defense, but there's plenty of ways you can defend yourself against various things without a bow and arrow. And if I find a flare gun, then I'll just use that.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, they're worn. They'll be better than mine. Okay. I might want 30% shoes later. I think I will take them. I'm going to want to have shoes. Like all the time. So. One soda. Winner. I'm so used to on Lope like there just being no sodas. It's a nice bonus. Nothing in the trash can. Okay. The one thing I can have. Now,
This will come in handy.
oats is... Oh, I've been making that porridge. Have I got low quality oats? Oh, I did. Okay. I was going to say, like, I've been breaking the rules. Banged up. Rusty. really good for later. It's gonna give me food poisoning. Don't need this going anymore. I usually, for a long time, I didn't even bother to read percentages. I would just look for the words. Like banged up and rusty are the worst ones. Obviously new, I can't eat it all. That's easy to know, to see. Stale is good too. Stale, banged up. Yeah, rusty's really bad. Like usually if I saw something said rusty, I would just not even pick it up. Stale. New. And because it takes so long to load the words, and I'm an extremely impatient person, it takes a lot longer to load the number than the words, is what I mean. So if you just look for the word, I could go, yep, nope. Look for new, look for... But now there's like elegant and acceptable and all these other words that they've thrown in, which are very funny. Right. It must be nearly day 10. So let's very quickly eat anything 65% or above. Oh, anything above 60% really. So that just this bar, that's fine. I have a soda anyway. See, I now can't cook this potato, or I could cook it and then hang on to it until it degrades enough to use. I do have 2 arrowheads already from Ash Canyon. Oh, I'm so tempted now. And there were saplings right outside, like on the way up to the... I will let you guys weigh in if anybody watches that far. 10. Okay, so anything above 60%. Luckily, nothing. Any food above 60%. Drinks don't count, so we're fine. Okay, we can just carry on. Love how you also have to force your way out as well.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, well, this isn't ideal. Oh my god, the word search trunk was there and I still got the frickin' match. I didn't warm up enough. So we'll go back in. Warm up and wait out the fog a little bit.
Freezing.
Might end up just sleeping there for the night. Oh, free food, but again, can't eat it. Alright. You're a very big stone. Interesting job boarding up the shop. I just forced my way out with the primer and I have to force my way back in. I didn't expect that. I'm cold in here too. Okay. Get off my bed. Ugh. And actually we are at the 30-minute mark. I'm going to drop that percentage down so you guys have it for next time. And I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers, nearly 1,200 now. I love you guys lots. Appreciate everything you do for me to do this, which is so, so fun. Okay, take care. Bye.